Hi, good evening, Zamali.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening, everyone. You can hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great. Welcome, everyone. This is Cathy from Cathy Talks 246. Today, we'll be featuring a young businessman by the name of Zamali Lambert. Zamali has returned to share the importance of implementing vision boards and how it assisted him in accomplishing his dreams. Welcome back to Cathy Talks 246, Zamali.
Hi, thanks for having me again. Hello,
Zamali, you're
everyone.
welcome. Sorry. You were saying something?
Yeah, I say hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone.
Oh, hi, everyone. Welcome once again. Last week at our inaugural blog, Zamali would have touched on many interesting points, but one that stood out in particular would have been his mention of vision boards. Zamali, can you tell us what a vision board is?
Well, a vision board is a representation of your life goals. Wherein that you will set goals. So it doesn't make sense working on a plan before a goal. Before, like, it doesn't make sense on working with anything before a plan. Where you can build a house, whatever you can do, you need some sort of plan. But with success also, you can also have a plan. So what the vision board actually does, it actually there's a lot of benefits with a vision board, and it actually provides motivation, makes you happier, and actually makes you see the progress and see things that you can actually accomplish in a short space of time with just written on piece of paper. Whether you stick up pictures, whatever you do. Rather, a vision is really, I would suggest a vision for anybody. A vision is really important.
It is true, because it says without a vision you will perish.
Yeah. Well, it's true.
Yes,
if
that
it's
is
written,
true.
so shall it be. It's true.
Pardon me?
Huh? I would say if it's written, so shall it be.
It is very true.
Yeah.
Yes, you have something to look forward to accomplishing. So how were you made aware of such a thing as a vision board?
Well, I would have watched like a motivational video, and I actually like the idea of a vision board. Because even back to the Bible days, where in the Bible they were saying, write the vision and make it plain so that he who reads it will run to it. And even though it tarry, wait for it, for it will surely come at any point in time. So when I write that, I understand that, listen, once I write it, wherever I write, it's even back to imagination. Because imagination is life coming coming attraction. So a vision board actually is something you can actually write anything, you can put anything impossible on a vision board. And once you actually vision it, you can actually achieve it. Whatever it is, no matter what it is. Once you actually write it, because written, I was just watching a video before where Steve Harvey actually said, even back to laws. The honest way this actual law is if it's actually written. So that's even back to the same vision board where that a lot of things needs to do with a paper and a pen, always written down. Because if you write, it doesn't make sense. You just going on as you go before a plan, because then you will end up then scrambling all over the place.
All over the place, lost.
Yeah, I made one plan, and this plan here isn't the original plan, but it's a plan, right? And when I write the plan, I had no idea. I had no idea where.
When was this? When did you create that vision board?
This is the last year. This was like the last year. Just I was bored today. Just write down some things on the paper. Just write down. I was wondering, like, everybody was saying you could be, you could be a particular you actually want, whether it's a big house, if you want a yellow car, write state in yellow car.
Whatever.
So my mind was still in between. So it's my look. This is my first day trying it. What I can do, I can write some little small things. So I would have written like time machine. So I wrote registering my business, because I have a business for a long period of time.
Wonderful.
And it wasn't able to even get to get on the bus to go to Warren to get registered, right? So then I said, so you see me, then even back to my driver's license, back to almost everything that was important for me going forward, I wrote them on a piece of paper. So when I first one day sat down and said, listen, about this paper things actually work. When I saw time machine cross off, second income, I saw the cross off and said, well, look, started foundation to the office. All of these things I had written on this paper. And just look at this paper. And
Yes. Just a
this one here, right?
simple
Is
piece
like,
of
yeah,
paper.
just a simple piece of paper, and it actually helped me. It helped me a lot, a lot. When I actually saw the progress, I said to myself, "Oh, I can write no anything on this piece of paper, and it will come true." And you can't only write it and forget it. Sometimes you gotta write it, you can read it. You know what I mean? You ain't got nothing to do. You just look at
Yes.
it, read it, and say, well, I wonder what else they can do to actually get these things happen.
Yes.
And the vision board might it can help a lot. It's actually I would advise anybody you can at least start one.
Yes.
Whatever you want, whatever. Whether it's education, whatever, put on your vision board.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
wonderful. And as you have shown us, it doesn't take a tremendous effort to create a vision board. It could
Yeah.
simply be a simple piece of paper,
Paper.
as
Yeah.
the case here with you. Yes. Thank you
Yeah.
very much
True.
for sharing that with us. Yes. So, Zamali, what would change in your life if you change your beliefs? If you change your beliefs, what you believe will be will change in your life?
I with these kind of questions, it'd be a kind of bit hard for me to answer because I know for sure. I know for sure the side that I'm on. This is the winning side, and I don't ever think that I would ever find myself in a position where I would ever change. Wherever I change, it would have to be changed for the better. Whether I don't really
Improving.
plan, yeah, I don't really think about the worst or anything like that. I always think positive. I always think about the best of situations all the time.
Wonderful. Oh, sorry about that. It's coming
Yeah.
true. Going looking back over the years, you would say that your life has changed tremendously based upon your beliefs being changed. Because I'm certain that the man that you
Yeah.
are today is not the man that you would have been, not even last year or 2 years ago or
True.
whatever. So,
True. Belief,
exactly.
belief, belief is a strong part. It plays a main role because without belief, right? A lot of things that would have fall without belief. Because in my mind, just say, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, because you don't really want everybody to like you. Some people always saying, you know, you always got to believe in yourself regardless of the situation. Always put yourself on that pedestal. Some people say self-praise is no praise, but I believe that is a lot. Is a lot.
I
Because look at
agree
what
with you
self-praise
because
is.
sometimes you will not have that support, and it doesn't mean that you aren't doing well. It
Yeah.
sometimes people can see your future, not in seeing your future as in exactly what you will accomplish, but they know you're destined for greatness, and sometimes
So
that can
greatness,
be
yeah.
intimidating to some people. Yes, so you sometimes, and they will not cheer you on for that mere fact. You understand? So sometimes you have to cheer yourself on, encourage yourself, and stay focused, have tunnel vision when it comes to accomplishing your vision. Yes?
Yeah.
So, yes. Okay. So did you at any time think that any of these visions that you would have created would have been unattainable?
Well, as I told you from before, I was wondering before because before the division there was no financial background. There wasn't anything really. There was still yeah, there were financial things. There was money for finance, but not to finance
Yes.
these things. So I was still wondering like where will they start? And then I say, you know something?
Yes.
You will only get billing one day. You will only get
It's
billing one
true.
day.
It's
Watch
true.
what. So I said, wait. I said, what? I said, we can do that is all this energy I would have put that into trying to get all these things under control. Why not put energy into one?
Exactly.
And I put energy into one, and within 2 months, I saw results. I saw results.
Okay.
Determination. Everything started to change. Mindset, belief, everything. So I said
Yes.
to myself, oh, boy, and this is just a pen, a piece of
Yes.
paper. A pen and
Pen
piece
and
of paper is
paper.
what actually
And a
changed
man
a
with
lot
a
of things.
vision and belief.
Yeah, and a man with a vision too, ambition too.
Yes, ambition. Yes,
Yeah,
that is very
yeah,
important. Ambition is very important.
yeah.
So, did you at any time have anyone tell you what, Zamali, you being unrealistic, these dreams are not attainable, or did you share your visions with anyone?
Yeah, and the good thing about it is that most of the people that I would have shared my vision, that I would have shared my vision with, was my customers. So and my customers would have known me from before, from the start, and it was like, well, Bert, will you do all this to yourself? listen, apply pressure, stay focused all the time.
Yeah.
But most of the times you will get somebody, you know, he sound a little crazy. So I just like, to be honest, I like to hear that. I like to hear, man, you sound crazy. I just say, well, look, it's one thing. I prefer to sound crazy and not suffer than know it all and don't know nothing and suffer.
Exactly.
Right? So yeah. So I actually, man, I would say yes. I don't really share my vision with small-minded people. As you can tell, you know, I always look at face expressions before even go overboard sometimes. Because even sometimes when they tell me my vision, I get so excited. I end up then running off my mouth. Very happy before telling me, my listen, you can't share your vision with everybody, but it told
Not
me
with
the thing about me and
everyone.
my but the thing about me and my vision is that I believe in myself so much and 100%. Where I know that I was in fights before that there were people stronger than me, and I haven't. And all I said in my mind, I don't care what they do, I wouldn't give up, and I haven't given up. And what happened is that these same people that were fighting against me cannot even get me conquered now at this moment. And that's because I said to myself, I ain't giving up, no matter what they say. Because I always try to be the other person. When they was saying you can't do this, you can't do that, I can go on that side and do this and do that. Yeah.
Yes, I understand.
So,
So what truly motivates you, Zamali?
well, the thing I'm motivated. Well, almost every day once I have life, I know that there's a chance. And then when it goes, well, right now, the situation that I am in right now, this is what actually motivates me every day. To saw that where it actually came from. When I know that I had a small job before. I used to be worrying about, oh Lord, the business here, the business works some way, all that. So I always saw the business and everything that I have been through. It was actually motivate me. Once I have breath, that's the motivation. That's enough for me.
Okay, wonderful. So what advice would you give to anyone who is interested in creating a vision board?
Well,
It doesn't matter the age of the person.
Yeah, it doesn't matter age. Age doesn't matter. Age doesn't ever matter. I was 12 and I had a little income. I was whatever age. I always make sure I always look for a little extra money to come in. So age isn't a problem. And
wonderful.
I would advise anyone that wants to start a vision board, start as soon as possible. Right after the life is finished, start. Right. Even you can write anything. If you want to do like me, I did baby steps. I wrote little small things where I know for sure that, at least I can see some kind of forward.
I love that.
Yeah, because many steps, the thing about many steps can lead to big steps. And when you do these mini steps first and then you complete the fine point first. So then once the fine point is complete, then you deal with the big points. And the big points then become easy because dealing with the fine points, then they got to do a little more fine work, a lot more work with the fine points for sure. So so a vision board, I would say start as soon as possible because it actually works. And don't try, but I don't want to say don't try. You could do what you like with your vision board. But for me, I can tell you what worked for me.
Worked for you.
And let's start with and that's what worked for me. Start with the little fine point first, and then moving on, we can deal with the big points then after. And then after the big points, then we deal with the success part, and then you take then you control your own destiny. With the same vision board to actually then because the thing with the vision board is that nothing can come off of here, right? Unless you do the work to get it off of here.
It is true. That is very true.
All this body
yes.
So good.
Not only right today, you must put effort into it. Yes.
Into it because even I was saying when everybody was complaining in the pandemic, I was saying, when they're complaining, I get to work now, man. Everything slowed down. And business still running. And regardless, because money into all, even look, you came in, I don't want to, well, you actually helped me with the first project when I had the building going on.
Yes, and little did I know I was truly encouraging you. You can share the story. I give you permission to share it.
Yeah, even simple things like that. When I was like, I gotta get some pieces of steel. And when you messaged me and said, well, listen, I got some steel here, and you can get some, but don't carry it on. I said, okay, no problem. So then,
but you need to tell the full story, Zamali, because I didn't even know you. I was just going to do a business, so you need to tell the full story so they can understand the full dynamics. Because sometimes so you're an angel to another person and you're not even aware that you are.
Yes, because as simple as it was, we met for you coming by the shop, and we was, we
Mm-hmm.
end up then I end up sharing sharing my age, and then we end up just sharing like little stories, and then we would have asked, well, and then yeah. So then a day I was doing work, and I was like, where you get these things from? So then she actually saw me doing work out the blue, and I was studying hardware shop. Where can I get steel from? And then everything worked out so perfect. Like she messaged me and said, well, listen, we have some steel, come and take a look, however you want. And bam, everything worked out. Another customer, the same guy that brought me, he was like, listen, when you're doing some work, I got some sand here, bring some buckets and come and collect some sand. And
Great,
then this
wonderful.
body had this, yeah, and it worked that way. It actually worked that way, and that everything that happened actually motivated me for sure to show that not only when I thought that it was only me alone backing me, when there were people out there that actually willing to put down work and put down their hand, actually give me a hand.
And I didn't know you.
And that's the thing. These people don't even know me. They never know me.
Yes, but you know
Yeah.
what encouraged me? I
Yeah.
saw you doing something that I don't see a lot of people doing. A lot
You
of
do.
people
Yeah.
prefer to come and beg and to ask. What encouraged
Yeah.
me to assist you is that you were there manually doing the work on your own, and
Yes.
you're a young man. You weren't sitting waiting on a handout or anything like that, depending
True.
on parents or anyone else to come to take care of you.
Take
And
it. Yes.
here is
Yes.
you're making a daily living on your own. You've been doing it for a while, and
Don't
you're
worry.
trying to progress. And what encouraged me is that he's trying to help himself. So I mean, even with the manual work, with
Yeah.
everything, and that is
Everything.
what
True.
really encouraged me. So I say that to say sometimes you are being an angel to a person. So if you're in a position to help someone, help
Yes.
them.
Can
But
help.
you,
Help. Yeah.
yes. So Zamali was encouraged by, by me coming and offering that little assistance,
Okay.
because the
Yeah.
skill was
That's
there was no
it.
use to me. So I was like,
Yeah.
so, and a lot of us have things that are no use to us, whereas they can help someone else. So all of that
Yeah.
is, is you help somebody, you make room
Help
for somebody
somebody.
come and help you in another area, because people help me with other things
People help.
also. So
Also, yes.
such is life.
It's so
Yes.
true. It is so
Mm-hmm.
true.
Yes. And I am happy to see that you're growing from strength to strength in your business. You're doing quite well. And if you continue on this path, I'm certain you're destined for
Yeah.
greatness. Zamali, is
Yes, for
there
sure.
anything else that you would like to share with us?
For sure. Well, not really. Not really.
Not as
Yeah, not
yet.
really. Yeah, not as yet. Not as yet.
Oh,
There are things in the kitchen, but I
okay.
can't release that yet. I'm working on it now.
Okay. Okay. So how did you feel when you started to see your visions and your dreams become a
Yeah, I
reality? How
feel
did
like
you really feel about your
I felt
accomplishments?
I felt like I was on top of the world. Like how these
Great.
things. Like I had a customer lady. She messaged me like
Uh-huh.
I would say she messaged me like Friday. So she was like, Bert,
Uh-huh.
you have a wheel balancer? So I told her, no, I don't have any. We didn't but no, she actually tell me, listen man, eventually you will get one. I tell she, and that is for sure. This is exactly what they said, and that is for sure. By
Yep.
Sunday, by Sunday
Uh-huh.
I had one. By
Uh-huh.
Sunday, when I call her, I said, I said, miss, you might be tell me you get a wheel balancer. You should see my birth. You see what I tell you? So then, in my mind, I always say, right, wait, these people don't know me, but these people have all. These people put most of their faith. I don't want to say all. Most, right?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of me. So I said, in my mind, there's anything that I want, I can achieve, and all I
Yeah.
have to do is to work and not only let someone, because someone will always see. Someone will
Yes.
always see, and the world is worked so good for me. And it could work for the same way it works for me, it could work for anybody else. For
Yeah.
anybody else. So
Agreed.
and you know what I mean? Yeah. So everybody just get your visions rated and start to go. And
And this
put
is the right time.
yeah, the right time, because then you
January,
got
the
a
beginning
whole,
of the year.
yeah, this is the right beginning, boy. And the right
Don't
now,
think you
even
can
like
do
me,
it at any time.
for me right now, my visions right now, I still haven't even complete my vision board as yet for this year,
Uh-huh.
because from the last one I wasn't expecting everything to jump out that fast and
Yes.
complete almost half of the board. So I was like, we have all these things. So now I almost I between now the big section and still the little section where that I can set some goals here. Now that let me tell you something, this business is going to boom for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm working on that right now.
And you see, when you believe in yourself, people will
Yeah,
also have some belief in you also. I
in you.
saw that in
Yeah,
you. Yes.
yeah.
So thank
A
you.
lot of people.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was just saying that a lot of people do have a lot of faith and a lot of belief in me. Right? Like, it makes me feel some kind of, comfort, appreciation. Where I know that
Yeah.
there's always, you know what I mean? There's always somebody above, there's somebody, but anytime I know that it was to fall, I know at least that there's some people that that will be willing to at least, at least give me a helping hand. So I always say,
Yeah.
Bert, I can always make sure that it don't come to that and I can just keep going forward and keep doing the good work that I have been doing for this long period of time.
Yes, you continue to do so. So how often do you create a vision board, Zamali?
Well, I do at least a page to complete, but then sometimes we sure everybody isn't perfect, so sometimes then we show off a bit, and the thing that when they show off and then when they come back, sometimes in the show off period of time, right? I may even complete some of the same vision, so I always keep the vision somewhere in the back of my head when I work and say, well, listen, don't forget you got that little board to complete, you got to complete things. So right now for this whole year, because last year was a test run, seeing the potential. So with the potential that I have now, the potential that I know that I have, with this year here now, what we can do, I can try to make a vision board at least every month. Wherein that I can try to give myself the push. Because sometimes I actually need the push. Where I watch right now, I'm watching like a documentary really. With these people, these actually billionaires. And they have 90 days to get $1 million valuation with $100, and they're actually working and getting this thing happen for real, and they don't have the money. It's just how they're actually moving, the way of thinking, the mindset, everything. So this is something that I said we can do. We can make a vision at least 10 things on the vision board at least for every month, just to give myself that little extra push. So then when they start to see the progress, then coming back to me, then I would know for sure, well, look, I could do a vision board for a whole year and complete it for sure. Right now,
Okay, wonderful.
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Huh? Yeah, so I was
Wonderful.
saying then, so then when it comes to the part where I can then create a vision board for a whole year, I stay on course. Where I don't want slack, I don't want to do nothing, just the straight vision. The straight vision
Yeah.
is where we get this the plan, because I still a little green in the vision area, but I know for sure, I know the thing about me is that I set a foundation, so I know for sure where I need to go, and even if I go, because I always tell them that I control my own destiny, I control the pace I go at, everything. So it's just not a matter of time for me then to get to the big pace, wherein that I wouldn't even have to worry at all about doing a pace for myself anymore. Where I will have people that are doing the pace for me.
I
Yeah?
understand. Yes.
Yeah, so that's the goal. That's the goal.
Yes. Well, you
Yeah.
do have a plan, and I'm
Yeah.
certain you will succeed. If you
Yes.
keep
Let's
this
see.
up, yes, yes.
Let's see.
You're service oriented, you're detail oriented, you're focused, you're determined, you're progressive. If you continue on this current trajectory, you'll be a household name in the future. I'm
Yeah.
certain of that. Yes,
Right now, right now I am. So you can imagine that in the future to come.
exactly. Will you be
I,
Caribbean household name or the
I,
worldwide name?
yeah. Yeah, so you know what I mean? Even for the goals, I gotta set them big goals.
Yes.
You gotta get
Now,
to the big goals. Yeah.
yes, I agree with you. And for anyone creating a vision board, I can speak of my own personal experiences. When I was preparing to do some construction on my home, I had a car. Well, I had a BMW. And I just look at this car, so this car is expensive to maintain, but I have a vision. I'm going to do something that's going to be uncomfortable. And I sold my vehicle. Many days, I mean, I saw my vehicle driving a car for many years, for years. These years I hadn't gone on the ZRs. And I could tell you the culture of the ZRs, you got to be tough to handle it, especially number 11. Anyway, I caught the ZR for a year and a half. And sometimes I say, like, Lord, I ain't cut out for this. But you know what kept me focused is I had a dream. I had a vision, and I knew that sometimes to grow, you have to put yourself in an uncomfortable place. You have to do things exactly right. I'm certainly aware of that.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it can be very sacrificial, and people can understand what it is I was doing, but you cannot share your dream with everyone. There are many dream killers out there. So you yourself, sometimes you have to keep some dreams to yourself and go from there. And I always said, Lord, one day the rain was pouring, and I was working in town at that time, and I had to walk from what do you call there's Constitution River, Zarasan? That's what it's called it, Zamali?
River Bay.
Out there, and the rain pour, they're full of water, and I'm walking from up there, and I get all the back of me so away, and I'm walking from up there, and I go walk all the way down Broad Street, and I vex with myself, I grumble to myself, I fume to myself. I say I could do better than this. I am not cut out for this. But you know what kept me? What kept me is
vision.
Cathy, you have a vision. You have a purpose. And I did that for a year and a half. It was sacrificial. I won't lie to you. It was sacrificial. Many times I felt like saying, nah, boy, I'm going to back here tomorrow. This can't work for me no more. I get back here tomorrow. But, you know, at the end of the day, I saw the results of my sacrifice. And I say all that to say, sometimes to grow, and when you have a vision, you have to go in dark places. Like a seed is planted in the earth, it's dark, sometimes it gets moist, sometimes it can be hot. A seed goes in uncomfortable conditions in order to grow and to bloom. When we look at that little seed, we don't imagine the greatness that a massive tree could be in there, or so many fruits or vegetables, whatever. And you know, in order to grow in this life and to bear fruit, sometimes you have to put yourself in uncomfortable places. However, it's a place of growth. And never, what it has taught me, to never despise the days of small beginnings. People will not understand every step of your journey, but have tunnel vision. Just keep straight like that horse. When the horse go honey blinders and just go straight, have that tunnel vision when it comes to accomplishing your dreams. You will be called crazy, you will be called all sorts of things, but
you know it's best. You know it's best.
Keep on the track. Exactly. Keep it in here. You see this mouth? Sometimes you gotta zip it, because sometimes the people that you surround yourself with, they are the dream killers. Sometimes to even share your dreams with them, you can see the expression on their faces or the energy. You can feel the energy changes, and it is not in a positive light. You see, everybody that you surround yourself don't want to see you winning. Sometimes people feel intimidated by your progress. So when you're creating this vision board, there's some dreams, or many dreams, or maybe all of the dreams. You need to keep to yourself and win in silence. Keep winning in silence. Yes. So that is just my 2 cents worth on the vision board and having a vision in life, etc. Yes? Yes. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And without a vision, we will perish. I didn't mean to be preaching. This is not a sermon. But, you know, it just came to me. And I'm certain that this will help at least one person. If it does help at least, or encourage or inspire one person, well, my job has been done today, and I'm certain Zamali has inspired many young people. Zamali is only 22 years old, and he is a man with a vision and a purpose. He is a visionary, and I'm certain he is destined for greatness. His customer service, especially in an industry where the service may not be the best, his service is exceptional. Well, it is exceptional. And I come from a service-oriented field, and I was really impressed with Zamali. And, you know, some people might say, oh, just run a tire shop, I could be rough, it could be any. No, that's not Zamali. He is professional, even more professional than some people in offices working. And I'm certain lots of people can take a page out of his book and learn about customer service. And I'm certain he didn't go anywhere to learn about customer service. He didn't do any Dale Carnegie courses or anything. Did you, Zamali?
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that.
How did you learn about your customer service? Tell me.
Well, I actually learned from them. Because I used to do with a lot of older folks. So I would always admire how You know how older people always taught to always teach you to respect people. I
Yes.
ran the order because
Respect.
before when I had nothing, my attitude alone made people come to me. So then I
Yes.
said, oh, so you know what you gotta do then? I got to make sure these people feel love,
Yes.
regardless. Don't care. Make sure these people feel love. They gonna always come once they feel that way. I had a customer before say, youngster, I went to all kinds of shops, and let me tell you saying, I come back here for sure, sure, sure. This is the
Yes.
best. This is the best service I
Hands
ever
up to
had.
you, somebody.
This
That is
one did
true.
that.
I
Sure,
agree.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So then I always say, but that's the way. That's the way forward. For sure,
Yes.
that's the way. I always tell it. The girl that actually works for me, I always tell you, go always try to be your best. Act cool, you
Yes.
know, little small talk, whatever, but always
Pleasant.
make sure that you're pleasant and you're clean. I know, you know,
Yes.
to make sure everything is
Yes.
right. Yeah,
Yes. The presentation,
yeah,
everything is on
yeah, well,
point. I must say, yes, you
because
are.
most
You
people,
are on
a
point.
lot of people always come back, always, and they always recommend me to somebody else. Most of the customers that
Yes.
come will always say, listen, I got somebody that calling me here telling me like I had an older lady one of her church friends. She was saying, listen, this woman let me sleep since yesterday. She called me
Mhm.
one if I get down here to know. She tell me go to this youngster, he's dealing real good. You know, so I
Yes.
always say the customer service is always should be the best because with
Yes.
great customer service, you shall and will be
Mhm.
successful for sure.
I wasn't even spending $20 with you, and
Yeah,
you made me
yeah,
feel like I was spending a
yeah,
million dollars.
yeah.
Yes,
You always got
so I wouldn't even go to
educate
another
them.
tertiary unless I absolutely don't have another choice.
Yeah, no problem.
So, Molly, keep it up. Keep it up. You are
Yeah,
on the
for
right
sure.
path. I can learn so much from you. That's the truth.
Yeah.
Well, I work in the customer service industry, but I mean, like, you're always like bubbly. Sometimes we have our days that we're not so,
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes you gotta speak to yourself and encourage yourself. But I've
Yeah,
never
boy.
been to your place of business and seen you on a day that you weren't down or anything like
Yeah,
that. As a young person, I wish I had the drive that you
yeah.
have right now at only 22 years old. Yes. I
Actually,
wish.
I wouldn't lie. I wouldn't lie. It becomes so easy now for me because I actually do some things I actually do something that I love. So when I see a customer, my whole don't care whatever going through, I feel so good.
Mhm.
You know, to show that it's like I start from nothing, but yeah,
Uh-huh.
something here and it's feed me, it's do everything right. So that actually, give me that joy. So when I see a customer, I should always, be my best,
Yes.
talk my best, make them feel listen, but this don't say he's serious, you know what he about always, keep it that way.
Yes.
When that if
Mm-hmm.
you ever going through a bad day, you can always say you can always rely on me, even for myself sometimes talking to my customers, even helping them
Yes.
out, telling them certain things that I would have been through, how I, work with certain situations, certain
Yes.
things, yeah, because even come to that, I even for myself sometimes I would say I even become a counselor. I don't really tell them my ears and be like, what? When I tell the 22,
Yes.
we see you tell you what? I know all this, you know all this here, fam? So I tell them, yeah, man, I may be young, but I know a lot. I know a lot.
The age is
Yeah.
no indication of maturity.
Yeah,
Age
yeah,
is no
yeah.
indication of maturity because I've had
True.
conversations with people that are older than I am, and I look at some of them and I can't learn absolutely anything from them that is
Nothing.
positive.
Yeah,
So that is
yeah.
positive. I can't learn from them, but not anything that is positive. So I
That is
must
positive.
commend you. Yes, yes, you are a very positive person, and you will go very far. Not only in your business, but also being an influence to the younger ones and possibly even the older ones in your area or the ones that associate with you. So
Yeah.
you keep on that current path. But what I would say as it relates to creating a vision board, remember that you are unique. And if you do choose to share your vision with a person, they may not understand. But if you have that vision and you believe that it is important to you, you work towards accomplishing your dreams. And no one is going to see your vision the way you see your vision.
Appreciate.
Thank you very much once again, Zamali. You
Yeah,
joined us
no
for our
problem.
inaugural blog, and you came back to follow up on one of the points that really stood out, which would have been the vision boards. And
Yeah.
we wish you all success in your future endeavors. Yes, and that
Yeah.
with your success, that you remain humble in your spirit, That is very important. Remain humble in your spirit, yes, but not be a walkover. There's a big difference.
True.
So
True.
people think
True.
remaining humble means to be, you
Yeah,
know,
to get walk
for people
over.
to walk over
Yeah.
you or to use you and come with sad stories and exploit you and take advantage of you. I'm
Yes,
certain
we
you
doing
are
that.
aware of
Yeah.
that.
We saw,
Yeah.
yeah, before all those lessons. You can't
Yeah.
run. The worst thing to do is to run from it. Well, it's best to know your position and take all the lessons you learn, and not only take them, understand them, so that in the future you wouldn't then go back through the same thing over and over and over again.
And over and
I've
over and
been through
over
that.
again.
I've been through it. I need to tell anybody that is a complete dead end. There's
Yeah.
no forward when it comes to that. So then you got funny principles. You got to know it. This is what you're standing for. I'm standing for less. And sometimes you may put yourself in a position where that you may sometimes you got to keep your mouth shut. For the benefit of
It
other
is
persons.
true.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. So sometimes it's a harbor we living in, but the best thing you tell anyone is to know yourself and find what you like to do going forward, and you're gonna be good. You're gonna be
Yes.
good. You're gonna be
Yes.
good.
And you live your dreams when you could wake up every morning and do something that you have a
Do what you
passion
love.
for.
A
You
passion
don't
for
have
you.
I'm certain that you don't wake up and say, "Oh Lord, it's Friday yet." I'm
Nah.
certain there's some of us that just wake up, we going to work, we going through the monotony, and we just, Lord, it's Friday yet. We live for Fridays. So when you only living for
So
Fridays and weekend, you're missing out on everything else that the
on every
Monday
other
to
thing,
Thursday has to
to
offer,
Thursday,
and that
true,
is a major part of your life that you'll be missing
true.
out on. Zamali, you really did touch on a point as it relates to keeping your mouth shut sometimes. Sometimes you really do
Yeah.
have to, thank you for reiterating that. You really cannot share your vision with anyone.
You,
Sometimes people
yeah.
will not understand. Sometimes they will understand, but they don't want you to accomplish your dreams. They don't want you to walk in your purpose. They don't want you to walk in your destiny. There's enough success out there for all of us. Your
For all
success
of
is
us.
not going to take from my success. However, all of us don't see life in that light. So it takes nothing from me to wish you success and to do what I can do to promote you. And I wish you all the best once again.
Yes.
Thanks for tuning in with us, everyone. Oh, before we go, kindly visit the website www.cathytalks246.com, and you can read our about page. If you wish to contact us in the event that you're interested in being featured, kindly send an email. You tap on the contact link and you can send us an email. Or if you prefer to speak, if you're a person who likes to talk, if you don't mind showing your face, you can just contact me and we'll do a live. For more intimate experiences such as the ones that we'll be sharing next week, they will be done as like how a Dear Christine letter will be done. You write a letter, send an email, and it will be Dear Cathy at Cathy Talks 246, and I will read the situation. If the person just wants to use us as a sounding board, sometimes some people just have something on their minds or on their hearts and they will like another person's opinion. So we will not be using any names, but we will read the person's experience or dilemma or situation, and you can offer input by messaging. And we go live every Sunday at 6 p.m. Starting very soon, you'll be able to advertise on our website for as little as 50 Barbados dollars for 7 days. And when you advertise on our website, this is for the world to see. www.cathytalks246.com, and stay tuned for next week when we return with some very interesting letters to Cathy Talks 246. You'll be very surprised at some of the things some people live through. Anyway, give God thanks for another day. Have a great week, everyone, and let your light shine. Bye, Zamali. Thank you once again. Bye, everyone, for tuning in. And please share share the link. Bye for now.